everybody and welcome back to another On The Table video, guys. I gotta tell you, we're gonna be doing some more Tyranid stuff today, but one other thing I gotta tell you is, I didn't think I'd be having this much fun with these Tyranids in regards to the colour scheme. It's just super easy and super simple and super effective to actually do, and it looks great. Another thing I really like about Tyranids is big fuck-off monsters. That's right, look at this. This is a Morlock, although you'd be forgiven for mistaking that it was a Trigon because of the head, and I'll go into that a little bit later on. This miniature here I thought was going to be an absolute pain in the arse to paint, just because of the shape of it, because it's kind of like in like a twirly, kind of like twirling back on itself and upright. I didn't fancy it, basically, put it that way. However, it does come in quite a few components, which made painting it in sub-assembly quite easy. The main body sections, the tail, it comes in one piece, two pieces, and then there's the body here, and then there's the head, and that's it. That's all you have. That's all the parts, really, the main chunks of it. This armour plate here, this carapace here, and then this head carapace all come separate, so that was a doddle to paint. Just painted them separate, and because it's just black, super easy to do. The head was separate as well, and so were all the arms and legs, and then these little spiky bits here, as well as the tail, snippy snip, pinchy pinchy. It was just a really easy way to do it. With the actual body, I kind of held it like this, covering the sides of it after I painted it grey and then sprayed the black and then touched it up afterwards, and then it was pretty much ready to be assembled after I'd rinsed and repeated that with the whole actual project. The head itself is really, really cool. You decided to go for it's kind of like a mishmash of a Trigon and a Morlock head. I just thought that these kind of like massive side mandibles would just look really, really intimidating, and then there's this like cool like tongue that's like shooting out, and again you can see it's a really, really lovely. Sorry guys, if you can hear skittering about, it's my French bulldog just skittering about my office floor. So yeah, the actual contrast with the Hexwraith Flame on the Scorpion Green is just really, really cool. I just love it. It's such a juicy, such a crispy, fresh colour. I've got a little bit more work to do on it in regards to doing some of the little inlay bits with the Hexwraith Flame. But other than that, again, this guy's pretty much done. It literally probably took me about an hour or two to maybe paint. Little tricky bits were things like, in fact, was there any tricky bits? I don't think there was with this. Actually, no, there was no tricky bits at all. It was all went together pretty well. My only slight grumble is I think I could have gone thicker with the Tamiya Clear, because if you look here, it's not as shiny. It's kind of got a bit of a granular texture when you compare it to the carapace on the Hive Tyrant. I mean, you can see how glossy that is there, how it reflects the light, whereas this, it's just not quite as shiny. So I think I may go back over that with some of the clear colour. If I just cover up the mandible there and just like spray onto the back of it. But anyway, he's pretty much done. Really cool in game. These guys can like come up on turn 2 and just fuck your opponent's shit right up. You can literally rock their world with it. Because when they come up, I think they can do like 3 or 4 mortal wounds. They can't attack, but then you left your opponent with the decision to go, well, do I carry on with this massive threat because it's going to fuck me next turn, or do I shoot it now and kill it straight away? So it's a really, really good speed bump, and it's something really big and nasty and scary for your opponent to go, keep away from. So yeah, so I've done, did that, and that is a thing. Another thing that I've managed to procure is some kind of Psyker, because believe it or not, Tyranids are pretty Psyker heavy in regards to, you know, what they can do. Like, most of their HQs are a Psyker, and they have this cool thing called the Shadow in the Warp, which stops enemy Psykers doing a lot of stuff. And I thought to myself, I need some Psychic. I need some of that Psychic in my life. Why the bloody hell have I got fruit flies in this office? And why were they all around this jar of methylated spirits? Seriously, I don't know if there's any like entomologists of you guys, but can you please tell me why fruit flies are hanging around methylated spirits? I just don't know. But yeah, so what do I have in this jar of methylated spirits? Ooh, mystical. You guys have probably already seen it in amongst other things. But one of the things that I've always loved about Tyranids, especially old Tyranids, is this model here. I'm just going to try and soak up some of the meth so I can actually hold it. Hold on. so I can hold it without getting methylated spirits all over my hands. This is basically stripping, because he's the old style, I can't remember if they were lead or pewter back in the day. This is like 2nd edition Tyranid memorabilia, 2nd edition Tyranid history going on here. So yeah, this, believe it or not, guys, is a Zoanthrope. And if you've never seen this before, you'd well be forgiven, because a lot of people hate this model because it just looks dumb and stupid. But I really like it. It's probably one of my favourite of the old-style Tyranid models. The second favourite being the old Screamer Killer Carnifex, which is just awesome. But yeah, it really doesn't look that Tyranidy. He kind of looks like the old Tyranid Tyrant Guard in regards to the way his, like, his legs are and his actual body is. Unfortunately, whoever painted this didn't have a clue, and you know what, guys? This was labelled on eBay as professionally painted. Oh my days! But I was like, do you know what? It's metal, so I can strip it back anyway, and methylated spirits makes it the paint, well, it should make the paint peel off. There you go. I can actually peel it off with my fingernail. But let's get a closer look at this fellow, if we can. I'll show a bit more closer look when he's obviously fully painted. The thing that I like, the thing that I'm really looking forward to painting is basically on here, I keep saying basically. Basically is the word of the fucking month today. This brain here that he has exposed, I really can't wait to paint that up with the Scorpion Green and Hexray Flame. It's going to look so good, and it's going to pop so well. One of the things that I noticed as well, the fool that actually had this originally, he looks like he's put, there we go, he actually put, I think he was using these as Tyrant Guard, he put plastic weapons on it, which is just shit, and I'm happy that that's come off now, so I can now restore it to its full glory. I've got a few of these coming off eBay, and I'm really happy to have them in the army, because they're one of my favourites, as I just said. But one of the other things that I remember this guy from, guys, and any of you guys that grew up in, like, the 90s, and if you didn't play this game, where was your childhood? Where was it? Warhammer 40,000, Rights of War. That's right. In the campaign, you play as Eldar, and there's also Imperium, the Space Marines, and there's also Tyranids. And I always remember this unit from the game Rights of War, because the way he walked across the battlefield, it was always like tom, 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 like that, making this weird, like, crunchy, stompy noise. It was really, really cool. An absolute flashback. Who remembers Warhammer 40k Rights of War? Leave a comment in the doobly-doo down below. What was your favourite part of that game? But yeah, so really, really cool. Nice little blast from the past. As I said, I've got a few more of these coming. Now, with Zoanthropes are really dangerous when you use them in units of 4 or more, because they can cast, I think it's an additional psychic power return, and also their smite range, their smite range goes from, I think, 12 inches to 24, so they can actually smite stuff from pretty far away. So very, very happy with this little find off of eBay. I think I'm going to have 3 of these dudes, and then one of the newer Zoanthropes. So almost like these are acting as psychic batteries for the other Zoanthrope. That look really cool. Look like the newer Zoanthrope has like an entourage of these older ones knocking about. But really cool. Again, also it kind of looks very dinosaurish with this frill going around the outside. But anyway, so that's that in regards to what I've been up to so far this week. This guy will descend back into his bath of methylated spirits. Plop, in he goes. So yeah, so just clean off my finger. Makes your fingers feel so weird, methylated spirits. But it's not super toxic to put your hands in either, as long as you wash your hands off fairly quickly. But anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Sorry it's been a bit of a quick one, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, favourite, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out all the links in the doobly-doo, the stuff for the Instagram and Facebook in there. Go and give those a follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, thank you very much. See you now, and goodbye.